Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I hope you guys are having a good night. I know I'm having a good night. It's Friday, it's the weekend, and guess where I'm going? No goddamn where. I'm going to be home for the weekend. Well, I'm going out on Sunday. Sunday is Outfest, where they turn the neighborhood into this big coming out, national coming out day. Is this big gay festival called Outfest, and that's where I will be at. So if you're in the Philly area, you should come out, because I mean, it's the whole neighborhood. They're going to be having all kinds of food, performances. There's going to be music on all the streets. Like, they shut down about 4 or 5 blocks in the neighborhood, and it's just a big party. So I've been going there for about 5 years. I love it. It's every second Sunday in October. So I'm going to be there having a good time. So if you aren't doing anything on Sunday, you should come out. And that's actually where I met Sharon last year at Outfest, and we've been friends ever since. So shout out to Sharon. So Sunday gonna be a big day for us. Please make sure you start this video off clicking that thumbs up button. Also make sure to share on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or wherever you share our videos. This is not going to be a long video. I just want to get my opinions, and then I just want to hop off of here and get to my little Grand Theft Auto that I've been playing. But listen, y'all, the other day I posted a video, just a sample video of me playing a video game. So y'all seen me, and then y'all seen the game, and I was playing soccer or whatever. So I think the next video I'm going to do, I'm going to upload me playing Grand Theft Auto, because a lot of you guys were saying that you wanted to see that, and some of you guys want to see some Mortal Kombat. So I'm going to work on that, get y'all some videos or something to look at until me and Mikkel get back on this camera. So first I want to start off with the Raven-Symone topic, because it seems like everybody is a day late talking about what Raven-Symone said on The View. It actually happened yesterday. On yesterday's show, they were having a discussion about researchers found out that most people are discriminated against because of their name when it comes to the hiring process. And, you know, I can't remember what everybody was saying, but I know that it was a good topic until Raven started talking and giving her opinion about, you know, that she would not hire anybody with a ghetto name. And she was using, like, Watermelondria and all this kind of, just names that, you know, we hear, but I don't think that she should have repeated that on television. And then she was just saying, like, no, I would not hire anybody like that. Now, this is my thing. Even though I think that Raven's opinion is fucked up, that is her opinion, and you have a lot of recruiters out here that feel the exact same way that she do. Most, if they can't even read your name on the resume, they will not even call you. And I think that's a shame to discriminate against people because of their non-traditional name. If they fit the qualifications of the job that you're recruiting for, then I think that you should give them a chance. And just because you cannot pronounce their name, you should just overlook them and throw their name into a trash bin. I just don't think that that's fair at all. But Raven has this thing where she just likes to say what's on her mind, and she says it wrong, but I think she really means it the way she's saying it. And I think that she could have had some tact with that. Well, she could have said, like, I don't feel comfortable hiring people that don't have, you know, regular names. It's still fucked up, but it's her truth. And a lot of people feel that way. It's fucked up. Let's not get it wrong. It is fucked up. But let's also keep it real that a lot of people, a lot of recruiters or companies, they feel the exact same way. While we all beating up on Raven and everything, I think it's also should be talked about that these employers don't do that, or the recruiters or whoever. I'm saying recruiters because I know that it's people that recruit for these companies. They look at your resume, or maybe it's the owner itself checking out the resumes and be like, well, I don't want nobody by that name working here. It happens. Yes, it happens all the time, and that is not right. But also, I do think that we should be aware of the names that we name our children. Well, I don't name any children because I don't have any children, but I have heard some crazy names, And I'm not talking about like if you have an African name or if you have, you know, a name from a different language and that has a purpose and a meaning. But some names are just crazy. It's just crazy. So let's not act like it don't exist. But I think that Raven exploited the black people when she was talking like that on the show. Watermelonisha, and she was just making up all these motherfucking names. Like, come on now. I mean, even though them names sound terrible, that's somebody's name. But you don't have to get on TV and do that to your own race. And that's why I think a lot of people are upset. And then everybody's saying that Raven-Symoné is not a traditional name. It is not a traditional name, but it don't sound ghetto to me. Raven-Symoné don't sound ghetto to me. That's my opinion. Now, some people might say that it's ghetto because it has a hyphen and it has one of them little accents over the E, but that stuff don't bother me. That's not bothering me. But she does have, I don't want to say it's an ethnic name, but, you know, her name is what it is, but I don't think it's that ghetto. But come on, Raven, you don't have a traditional name neither. So I think that you should think before you say things and put it on TV. And remember last year, y'all, Raven was saying, I'm not African American. I'm just an American. Like, come on, Raven. It makes it look like you don't like being black or you don't like your race. So that's why I think it's very careful. You should be very careful on what you say. And, you know, it's just, you know, she was just wrong as hell yesterday. Well, I think the way she said it, I think it was wrong as hell, and I think it was very rude. And she could have said it a much better way, but we're talking about Raven-Symoné. She's young, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could go on and on and on about the thing, but I just think that, you know, Raven should not have done that on TV yesterday. The way Raven was talking is the way you would talk when the cameras are off and you're at home and you might be having the drinks and y'all might be talking about different topics, and then that's when you say some shit like that. But you don't go on TV and make yourself look like that. It's just not right, Raven. You fucking wrong. You were wrong. But that's your opinion, and I ain't gonna beat up on you like everybody else have been beating up on you. But I think you could have said that shit much better than what you did. And if you are a recruiter for a company and you're watching this video, I do think that you should give somebody a chance just because they don't have the traditional name like everybody else. Their name might have a meaning, and if you can't pronounce it, why don't you Google it like you do everything else and learn how to say it before you call that person? Or when you call them, say their name, and if you say it wrong, be like, oh, I'm sorry. How do you pronounce your name again? Yes, my name is such and such, and I'm calling from such and such and such. I found your resume on blah, blah, blah.com. And come on now, you know what I'm saying? So bye, Raven. Bye, fucking Raven. It's just not, you're not having the greatest week right now. You're just not. And she says a lot of dumb shit like that. So, this Matt Barnes, Gloria Govan, and Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher, you tried it. First of all, this is my thing. If you're friends with somebody and you know that your friend has been dating somebody and married to that person and have children with them, what makes you think it's okay that, you know, you're going through a divorce, they're going through a divorce, you already friends with them, you all up in their house, and now you want to be with the wife? What makes you think that that is okay to do some shit like that? I think that's slimy, and that's not disgusting, but I think that's very slimy. And if you're willing to do that, there's no telling what else you're willing to do. I'm just not here for that at all. If I know this person's been in a relationship with this person and married to them, why would it be okay to be like, oh, well, you know, y'all not together no more, so I could be with you? No, that's not cool at all. That's breaking the bro code. That's just breaking all the goddamn rules. And I just don't agree with that at all. So what happened was, I guess Gloria and them was having a barbecue in the backyard, or they were having some shit at night. One of the kids told the dad that Derek Fisher was at the house. Matt Barnes drives to the house and beat Derek's ass in the backyard. And now both of them don't really want to talk about what happened. And, you know, Matt Barnes just said, like, I thought he was my friend, such and such and such. And I mean, I don't know if I would have beat him up, but then again, I've never been in that situation, so I don't know how I would handle that. But that's just really fucked up. And I mean, if you work with this person, you were on the same basketball team and everything, y'all were good friends, and you stab me behind my back, maybe I would do something like, oh, it's just a tough situation. What would you do if you was in that situation? Your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, y'all together, then your girlfriend, after y'all break up, she's over his house and shit, and your kids tell you that, you know, she was over there with him. Would you react the same way Matt Barnes did? I think a lot of people can agree with that. I just don't know what I would do, but I think I probably would want to fight. I would be upset. I know one thing, man, you wouldn't be friends no more. I know that's for sure. I wouldn't be your goddamn friend no more. But see, in this time, like, I could see, like, if y'all were cool and you dated this person before, but you didn't know that they were together, then that's something altogether different. But if you knew and you know that they were together, and now that they broke up, now you want to come in and, you know, be in a relationship, that's just slimy, and it's wrong. You don't do no shit like that. So I'm glad Matt Barnes whooped his ass. I still don't know what I would do, but I think I would be that man to go off like that. I really think I probably would. I will go, because I go off about a lot of stuff. I might go off, but I don't fight. Not unless I have to, but you know what I'm saying? Some shit be making me mad where I have to go off and speak my opinion, la la la. But I'm going on and on, so I'ma just chill. I'ma just chill out on that. So did y'all see Rihanna's album cover for her new album, Anti? Or is it Anti? I believe it's Anti. I love that cover. But I'm going to tell you one thing, though. I ain't going to be looking at that album cover for too long, because that shit will make you dizzy. I was like, oh, wait. I'm at my computer screen looking at it. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't keep looking at it. But I think it's so decent. And Rihanna was saying that she thinks this is her best album cover, and I do believe that it's her best album cover. I love that. Shout out to you, Rihanna. But when is this album coming out? Is it coming out in November? Is it coming out in December? I don't know when your album is coming out. And I heard that Sierra is going back on tour. She's doing a second leg for her Jackie tour. And I know that she will be in Atlantic City on December the 5th. And I think I might want to go to that show. I do want to see Sierra live, and she'll be at Atlantic City, so I think I might try to get up and go to her show. So shout out to Sierra for going on tour for her second leg. Bitch, you better go ahead and get that money. Also, Janet Jackson will have the #1 album in the country this Sunday. Janet's album, OMG, Unforgettable. Bitch, it is unforgettable, but it's called Unbreakable. I had a brain fart. Forgive me. Unbreakable. OMG. It's going to debut at #1, selling over 105,000 copies. Shout out to my girl Janet. She hasn't done no interviews, hasn't been on TV, only one time at the BET Awards. I know that these shows are doing stories on Janet, but Janet is not out there, or I haven't seen her talking about anything. So, shout out to Janet. And what else I'm about to say? Like, I'm just really, really happy for you. This is Janet's 7th #1 album. Last week I wasn't sure if it was her 7th or her 8th, but this will be her 7th #1 album. So shout out to Janet. And you know what's crazy? She didn't really have like no big hit on the Billboard Hot 100, but the album is still #1, and it sold over 100,000 copies. And never mind. I was going to go there, but I'm not. I was going to go there. Nah, Kevin, this is not the right time. This is not the right time. But shout out to Janet for having a #1 album. Yes. And y'all know that song, Black Eagle. Y'all know I was crying last week talking about that song. That is my song. I listen to it and I almost got it. 90% of the song, I got it. Now, there's some parts where I got to forget the words a little bit, but I got it down, and I just love that song. And To Be Loved is my song. Heaven, I'm not calling it night. I'm calling it heaven. Heaven is my shit. I love the album. I'm going to listen to it after I finish recording this video. If you did not know, if you're not following me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, I will be in California on October 29th, and I'm coming back on November the 2nd. Well, I'll be back home on the 3rd because I'm taking the red eye back to Philly. But I'm excited because I'm going to be in San Diego, and I will be in Los Angeles for Halloween. And I'm thinking about doing like a meet and greet brunch that Sunday, November the 1st. So I've been trying to ask you guys on Instagram, where are some great brunch spots that we can go do a meet and greet, which I think will be fun. So if you live in the LA area, you know, get ready because I will be there. I will be in the LA area, and I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun. I cannot wait. I just gotta find me a goddamn costume now, cause I do want to dress up, and I want to, you know, I want to have fun. I just want to have a good time, and it's an early birthday present to myself. And I'm also going to be going out there to see my friend Malik. Shout out to Malik. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to Brandon. Happy belated birthday to Jonathan. Happy belated birthday to Courtney. Happy belated birthday to Tamika. Happy belated birthday to Devin Norwood. I realized that I know a lot of freaking Libras. That is so crazy. I thought I knew a lot of Taurus people, but I know a lot of Libra people too. And Tony Braxton, happy belated birthday to her. It's just crazy. I know so many freaking Libras. I can't. It's just crazy that I know so many. But shout out to Team Water, Cancers, and Pisces. Now, yesterday somebody asked me, well, what about Leos? Oh, I love Leos. Dennis is a Leo. Leos, I love to have fun with y'all. And Capricorns, they make the best friends. I love Capricorns. And don't judge me, but I think I'm not too crazy about Aquarius people. I'm not too crazy about them like that. And yes, I know you could say Brandy and Kelly Rowland, yeah, they're Aquarius, yeah, but I'm really not into Aquariuses like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's the truth. It is the truth. I don't know. Some of them are just boring to me. I don't know. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Oh my God, why am I sitting here talking about signs? Why am I sitting here talking about signs? And Aries, like, they good signs. But it's always like this weird thing where like you think it's going to go somewhere and it don't do nothing. Not a goddamn thing. But to the bedroom. And that's, okay. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, that's a lot. That's enough on the signs. That's enough on the signs. And shout out to the Geminis too. Y'all crazy selves. Oh my God. I know one crazy Gemini that lives in New Orleans. Shout out to you, Daniel. He's crazy a little bit. Mathew Knowles got a school of training. Are you willing to spend $200 to be the next Beyonce? You want to be the next Beyonce? Well, bitch, it's going to cost more than $200 if you want to be the next Beyonce. Mathew Knowles is doing a training in Houston, Texas, and if you put in an extra $100 for $299, you can have lunch with Mathew Knowles after he does this whole thing on being Beyonce. This is my thing. You cannot have a class teaching somebody how to be Beyonce. You could give people advice on the things and the steps that you take or that you took, and you took a whole lot of steps, Mathew. So don't even act like you didn't. Never mind, because I don't want to go in. But see, Mathew Knowles has also been very cutthroat, so let's not act like he's not cutthroat. And I don't think he's going to teach them people how to be cutthroat. He ain't going to teach them that. Mathew Knowles has learned a lot of things and used a lot of tactics to get his girls with, well, his girl where he needed her to be. So let's not act like whatever. But this is the thing. Mathew Knowles might have been the man behind a lot of stuff, But Beyonce's work ethic is crazy. And it's going to take more than a couple hours with Mathew knows to ever try to be like Beyonce. I think it's best to come into this industry and be yourself. Be inspired by Beyonce's work ethic. Be inspired by it, because it is something to be inspired by. How many hours a day that girl trains? She does a whole lot. She's a boss. And I think it's going to take more than knowing Beyonce's dad to ever want to be like Beyonce. And it don't matter who the trainer is. It's all about your talent. Look at Joe Jackson. You ain't never see him out here trying to put out other people besides his own children. Well, at least I don't think he has. It's just that you have to have that special thing in you that captivates the world. Beyonce kept the world by her beauty, by her singing, by her dancing, her music videos, her movies. You know, well, I don't want to say movies, but she does make fucking movies. Shit. You know, she does a lot, and she's a producer. Like Beyonce does a whole lot, and I don't think you can teach that. Talent you can't teach. Either you have it or you don't. You can lead, but talent is something you can't produce. It's in you. It's within you. You just have to pull it out of you. Are you willing to pay $200 for a Mathew Knowles class on how to be Beyonce? How about a Mathew Knowles class on media training, which I've been doing, or how to work hard for what you want, or how to get into this music industry and be successful? Why would you want to come into the industry to be like Beyonce when we only need one? We only need one. How many other Beyoncés we need? We don't need no more. We don't need no more Beyoncés. Beyonce is at the head of her class, and shout out to Beyonce. I don't think you can have a class you ever have a class how to be Michael Jackson? Bitch, can't nobody be Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was better at being Michael Jackson. Ain't nobody else gonna ever be like Michael Jackson. We can keep talking about, oh, this person is the next Michael Jackson. No, this person. No, nobody will be the next Michael Jackson. If anything, they could just give out, inspiration. Be inspired. But nobody's the next Michael Jackson. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. What else has been going on? What's up? Let me see what else y'all talking about. Whatever happened to that TLC album? I don't know, but I'm sure they're working hard at it. I don't think they would raise that much money and then dupe you guys for the album and for the money. I don't think that TLC would do that. They're much better than that. So shout out to T-Boz and Left Eye and Chili. Shout out to them. Even though Left Eye don't have nothing to do with the project, she will inspire those girls to make great music. And I do hope that whatever leftover raps that they have from Left Eye, that they are also used on this project. And that it's not just T-Boz and Chili. So yeah, that's all I have for today. That's all I have for today. Tomorrow or tonight I'm going to do the video. We'll be doing Grand Theft Auto and me playing and shit. I'm like at 30%. I started playing the game 2 years ago. And was it 2 years ago? It might have been 2 years ago, and then it came out on Xbox. It was last year. It was last year, not 2 years ago. Last year I played the game on Xbox, right? And then I got an Xbox One. Bitch, let me get my lies straight, first of all. I think the game came out in 2013, and I played for a little while because I was all like, oh my God, I could finally jump in on Grand Theft Auto. And then I got the Xbox One, and then the game came out on Xbox One. It came out on Xbox One last year. And then I bought it, but I really didn't play it as much. I was only playing it like every couple months. But this time, since I went online 2 weeks ago and was playing with you guys, I've been really into it, so I remember a lot of these missions, and I'm just having fun with it. So I'm ready, I want to
I want to really do something different with you guys. So make sure y'all add me on Xbox One if y'all have video games and shit, so we can play online and I can beat your ass in front of the world. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I will see you guys on Sunday. Me and Dennis will be reviewing the Basketball Wives reunion. So please don't send me the links to the leaks, because I won't watch it. I won't watch it. I will watch it on Sunday with the world. And when Mikhail gets back, we can talk about the shootings and Ben Carson, Donald Trump. We can talk about all of that stuff, his vacation, how they enjoy his first cruise. We're going to talk about all of that stuff. So we got more videos coming. I love you guys. See y'all next week. Not next week. Most likely tomorrow with another video. Alright, I'm out.